We got an entirely new... Actually, we got the updates already. Well, sort of the updates. Though I say this, we'll definitely be having a hot fix. I would be shocked if we didn't, even if it's not just the most major update, but we got. Just good enough. We can just look it up right now.
Now you might be wondering if I'm holding back on y'all.
Bundle.
Dreamers.
Boast. Ooh. She kind of looks cool. From what I saw. Yeah, that's pretty clean. I like that. Those emotes. It's a little goofy looking. Stealth flare. Not bad. Not my favorite looking one, but it's not bad. Free elemental ooh. The Venato mod. Yeah, Venato. Coolish looking sigil. Obviously, Seven's not the best display of it, but barrier. Ooh, we got. I have this already. Since I already have this, I'll just get 50 instead, which I'm fine with. What is this? I really wish I could actually rotate this physically. I already have this as well. Ribbon Cypher's cool. Really late on the Warframe slot, but considering I got a whole bunch of cool stuff, I'm not surprised. That's funky. That's kind of funky. Oh, some decent armor pieces. I could probably find a couple frames I could put that on. Kind of works there. Is that... Okay, it was bugged. It's like, how is that so tiny? I guess way tinier than that should be. Oh shoot, I just realized I forgot to put my title in. Let me fix that real quick. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I did have it up earlier because it just didn't save. Actually, no, I'm like double checking. I just need to refresh. Should hopefully say it now. Keyword should. If it doesn't, I'll just be very, very sad. We'll just go with that. I'll just be very, very sad. Give me a second. It's gonna be a little quiet on my end for a moment because I'm tabbed out. Because this game, for some reason, does not have anything that gives me the ability to tab out. That muting entirely. Don't know why. You know what that looks like? What's the Caliban skin?
That's all we have time for.
Ordis wonders, why is he...
The Orfeo skin, yeah. It looks like this.
supposes everyone
Like,
has
it looks
to be
basically... Look at this. Get the helmet, get the thing there. I think this is literally just... Yeah, this is literally... You can see the thing there. You get the chest right there, you get the helmet. You get the little scarf thing at the back. It is literally just an operator and drifter version of the Caliban skin. Which, I don't recall them ever doing anything like that before. Also, yes, if you did notice, I did intentionally hold off from doing any of these until afterwards. Can I... Game, thank you. Do have the event. Okay, we're the one ephemera already. It's neat. Where are my nightmare mods? Actually, let's do the Iatan hunt first. Let's push to Titania. Oops, so well.
If you're looking for a... That's...
Alright, let's rock. We might as well take care of the Iatan. It's one of those things got in the habit of doing so.
Okay, you know the drill. Get in. Get the Itan treasure.
At this point, like, I might as well
Don't
start
get
using
killed.
Bubonico because
Simple, right?
well, I'm gonna be getting the Koga one at some point. Might as well get rid of this. I feel really bad though, because I had a Bubonico Riven at one point, and I ended up using another one, and I'm like, well, now I wish I still had it.
Juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when it senses high
If I still had my
concentrations of
Bubonico Riven,
infested
I'd actually
blood.
be able to start
Slow
cycling
the fight
it.
if you want it to go away.
To be fair, it's not like anyone could have. Well, I mean, I hope for, but like, I would never have predicted it personally.
There's no doubt in my mind that an Itan treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in
Okay, I
this
have to
place
go
for
through
a
the elevator. I can't
lifetime
even
of
try and
assistance.
cheese through by opening
You,
it.
on the other hand,
It's a little frustrating, but okay. Not entirely surprised. Did I have this already? I did. I thought so. Okay, you know what? You can die. Thank you. No funnies for you.
Here comes the Juggernaut.
Natalia, he's already dead. He's already dead. Here goes the Juggernaut. I don't think he is. I think he's dead.
stretch first. You know, limber up.
Yeah, I can just skip over this entire thing. Really, it used to be an actual challenge. Once you get Titania, it's like, okay, let me just touch this.
Don't look now, tin stuff. There's an Iatan nearby. That's what we came
I mean, it
here for.
really just
Your
cheeses
job's
it
done.
out. Not that I'm complaining about it, but it is kind of funny to me that it goes from do this fancy looking obstacle course to you ever heard of flying?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Except there were the likes of teleporting.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Yeah, some of the guys with it active again. So there's the people. So there's the. Alright, zoom on through. What's wrong? Oh, give me a second. My frames are funky. Did I undo my frame cap earlier? It did. Let me go reapply that. Alright, that should be good to go. I don't want to give Warframe 350 frames and give it more resources than it needs to. It'll work fine for the most part. What we got here? Dex Dakara. You say Dex Skin. Elisket. Actually, let's go ahead and do this first. To defense, mobile defense. Do I have both of these already? Let me check to see if I have the Docker already. Actually, I can just... If I don't, I'm going to pick it up, but... No, I have the Dex Nakana. Alright, Bubonico, let me put some actual damage on this thing. Even if it's not much, be something. Oh yeah, I ended up playing a little bit. I got Blaze for shotgun finally. Went Nightmare Mission. Mind you, I think Blaze is also like a 1% drop, if I remember right. It was one of those, like, weirdly a
What is reminds
1.5%
the
drop.
operator to take time for themselves. Pressure creates diamonds, yes, but it also creates
No,
relics.
that's, Point blank, that's what I'm thinking of. Wait, 'cause this is a shotgun, I forgot. I don't know why I thought it's actually straight, because it's a rifle. That's why. Wow, that is actually a decent jump. Toxic Barrage there. Well. To be fair, that is a big jump to Toxin. Is multi-shot. It's alternative. 912, 1216, 1216. 60% multi-shot comes out the same. Multi-shot's reliant on having more hits. Multi-shot's generally better, but at the same time, I think I'd rather stick to Toxic Barrage right now. Just in the off chance. Because generally, if I'm using this thing at close range, if it's doing the same amount of damage, then at that point, I'd rather just hit the fewer pellets. Because it means each one's gonna be stronger. Less chance this thing... It means that even if one of them misses, it's not as bad. Let's put it like that.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
This is per. Because you're assuming with the other one that you're going to be getting that all of them are going to hit. Which, again, they aren't. I don't know. It's one of those things to be a little funky either way. Is that a rank 1 exca... Alright, well. This is, we have an odd setup. This is melee only. This is actually... Oh, I wish I was Voruna right now. That said, I am fine. They call me Highjoy Pirate, Axe Warrior, Hammer Slammer. I don't know, I'm babbling. I'm babbling garbage. Eh, 7 waves, not bad. 7, actually 6 waves, sorry. I thought I skipped already. That's not bad. Years ago this would have, or not years ago, but like last year that would have been 10 waves instead. It would have been 5. It might have been 10 though. Listen, I'm so glad they finally added the thing for survival to make survival less egregious, because it was like one of the cases where it actually wasn't worth as much anymore because it's guaranteed 5 minutes. Not unless you were farming for resources as well. In terms of cracking relics anyway. If you're farming for resources, it really didn't matter. You were there for a long haul. Plus, you'd have to kill the same amount of enemies anyway. Let's chop through these guys. Not too worried. Start. We drop the rain over there. To be fair, the first bit probably is going to be the most interesting, I'm not going to lie. But that's also why we're taking care of it early into stream. Before we go do the fun stuff. When people would still be coming. Things would still be doing their funny. In the meantime, while I'm talking tomorrow, since we're in Monster Hunter tomorrow, I went ahead and made myself a new outfit again. Go figure, I know y'all know I like that. Yeah, outfit making is kind of fun. Took some Arc-Temper Jindahad stuff. For those of you who haven't been on my Discord, and who are watching this, presumably either live or afterwards on YouTube, and haven't watched my Monster Hunter thing already, I did some Arc-Temper Jindahad off stream. Like, I haven't really done Jindahad in a while. I might as well. I want to see if I can hold up. So I got Arc-Temper Udra. Okay, let's do the 9-star variant because again, I'm gonna practice the 9-star variant before doing the 10-star. Plus the options there gives me an idea on how I fare in general. One thing I've learned from trying to do it by myself, just don't even bother doing it by yourself. It's better just trying to do it with the AI. It is almost a necessity. Either have someone else with you or have the AI with you. But if I can do 9-star Jindahad, I can probably do 8-star and probably 9-star. I could probably do Udra, not Udra, Raidou, and I could probably do Duna. And Jindahad has some really nice looking arc tempered armor. Like as I said, I'm definitely using that in one of my outfits that I'm doing for tomorrow. Well, the outfit for tomorrow. Very clean looking. I actually managed to put one of my arc tempered arc veld pieces in there too. I think it looked decent enough. I managed to kind of make it work. Took a few minutes of getting the colors right.
That's the last of them. Objective
I'm very
is
happy with
secure.
how it came
Let's
out.
go home.
Nothing too crazy here. So Protea Prime is vaulted, so the Velox and the Okina Prime are now vaulted as well, which not really an issue. I didn't have these though. I have a
Operator,
system.
messages
You
have
need
arrived
to
in
get
your
that
inbox.
removed.
Just when Ordis manages. Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
Yes, I've lost my mind, Ordis. I don't have one. I'm getting my brain shelved. I still love how this coloration came out. Looks so clean. Looks very, very clean. Yeah, we have the Dex Dock Row that I can level too. Which is good stuff. As you can see, I don't have, well actually, I don't have the mastery on this. What anniversary was this? Was it the first 10-0? 11th anniversary of the first 10-0. No, it's just the first anniversary. Okay.
Everything in Ordis, Operator? Is that a
It's probably pretty
pun?
early on then. It's not surprising I don't have it then.
I will attempt to bypass this fault.
Orange Shatter. I can't remember mods today. Pressure point. Serration again. I'm like, that's not the right one. It's not the right one at all. Okay, it's already a decent boost. What we got here, I can put something decent in. Slash focus. I could put buzzkill in, that's always an option. I'll look for something better. Jagged Edge goes in too. Primed Fever Strike. I'm surprised I don't have more on that. That's just regular Fever Strike too. Not Fever. Fever. Oh, that's 90 at rank 5. I can actually just... Let's do this, because it's going to start getting expensive afterwards. Actually, who am I kidding? I have enough to do all of it. I got 35k. I have money. I literally might as well. That looks good. We got 165% poison now. Look at that. We've got some big numbers now too. Good stuff. Absolutely delicious stuff. Got a little slash in there. Not bad. It'll, considering I'm not necessarily trying to main the weapon, it'll do. I guess it means the Xyloc has to go on standby because I need something there. I need to get this weapon fully filled. I have slots. I just need to do stuff on this. That's a Tysus. Catalyst. So I do want to eventually put the Prisma Angstrom in, but... Hodrin, Baruch, Garuda. Baruch you can buy, Gru you get earlier on, Hildren is the boss one. I need to check on my end to see if I have base Hildren or not. Hildren is the one I'd go for personally because you have to keep the you have to kill the orb mothers, the exploder orb. Do I have for Cassie and Neuroptics, and yeah, I have all of our parts then, so I don't need to do this. I'll do Baruch then on my end, but personally I would pick Hildren. Baruch is just the hardest one to get beyond Hildren. Because Gru you can easily get the regular bounties for, you have to get him, you can get toroids and all that. As for Circuit this week, I can Brunt, Soma, Vasto, Nami Solo, Burstin. Burstin's the best one here. I personally don't really like the Burstin, but that's just my personal preference to playstyle. I didn't really like the semi-auto fire with the burst fire on it. It just didn't feel that great to me. I don't really like burst fire weapons. I'd rather have it be single shot or like full auto. It's a lot easier for me to use personally. It's my preference, but I'd still say this is the best one here, especially the Burst in Prime, which is a fairly easy weapon to get, considering you can get it really easily. Fairly low level. It's decent in Karnan. I'll say it does have a full auto afterwards, but it does have heat damage radial. I've seen the Vasto in Karnan. You could do some really funny stuff if you use the Vasto Prime with it. So Soma Prime, still usable, but I've seen some people say that it gets outclassed by a lot of Incarnans, even some other weapons at this point, but it's still definitely usable. I'm taking this one personally. It's my first. I'm gonna go this. These two are both decent. I just don't really have... I mean, there's also just better melee weapons. There's a lot of really decent melee options, honestly. I mean, Hate's a big example. Even the Motive War, which I'm using, I mean, you've seen how good it is. Given I have a decent Riven for it, but even without the decent Riven, you could probably just Berserker Fury and a couple other things for attack speed. And it still works really decently. Like, most of my Riven's just there for attack speed, to be honest with you. Because I can swing so fast in comparison. But both of these, if you don't have any options for, like, Hate, for instance, or even, like, a good Riven weapon like the Wolf Sledge, or like a fun one like that, or even like some of the throwing maces can be kind of fun. Obviously you can use either of them. They're not gonna be bad, but not my personal taste. Ooh, that's not bad. So two things of Arcane Reaper right there. Alright, Blight, Sharp Shot, yeah, Shrub's not bad. 6,000 Endos are not bad either. Dang. Alright, what do we got? Actually, what's my guild doing? 86. We're on Terracotta already. I think all this has been me. I have to check to see the last time they got on. I know some of them have been busy, but to be fair, that's just how it goes from my understanding. Either everyone's around or no one is. These are some of the easy ones. Also allow me to take my low level weapons in and level them a lot quicker. So that'll mean the next levels I use them in should be a little bit better. Also, can I just say we all have the little the parallax ship. It's kind of funny.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target.
You can make a joke, and I'm like, no, we're not making that joke on stream. Even though it's one that I definitely would make if I was playing with some of my friends. Because there's one of that Coffee has joked about calling it. I've actually gotten back between myself as well as a couple small things. He's gotten back into Warframe finally, and I'm really happy about it. He was on strike for a while because there was no Revenant proto frame, and he's a big Revenant fan. So I mean, I don't blame him. It would have been really nice to have a Revenant proto frame. There's a couple of them I really want to see too. Like, I'd love to see a Yoreli and Hydroid proto frame that's just father and daughter. That'd be really cool, honestly.
You have broken
Big missed
their ranks and
opportunity.
they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
It's not like they can't just add more proto
That's
frames
it.
later.
It will be a perfect specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
Bye. Okay.
Mission complete.
I'm using a lot of that
Excellent
too, where
work,
just
General.
everyone automatically warps over. Not a bad thing, but a little surprising. What do you say? Wow, it's synthesizing. Yeah, I feel a little bad for him. I didn't do anything there, but I guess 2 of them did. I don't know if they made some kind of thing where like the host can auto just extract everyone now, or what the case is, but I've been noticing that a lot more while I've been playing. We're just like, I'll be on my way over, where like I'll be opening a chest, or not chest, like a thing for like a crate. What's the cache, the storage cache for like one of the missions. And then I'll be warped over as I'm heading over to it. And it was like, bruh, I was in the middle of that. Have a little bit of patience. I need to figure out where I'm putting this. I need to figure out where I'm putting this stingray. Oh, I got this one. I don't remember where I got this one from. I got something. I killed an enemy. I know that. I killed an enemy for it. I could not tell you where I got it from beyond that.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
What we got the next one? So like I might want to take care of these because these are going to be a lot easier to do, and I wish I could just do the Foley thing for it. I mean, look at these. These are 10 per. Like, this is just a better thing for the most part, outside of like maybe an assassination. Or maybe a survival. Actually, no, survival would probably still be faster because it's 5 minutes, as opposed to like 8 to 10 on the base. And if you're talking on the Steel Path version, it's probably like 10 minutes. At that point, it's definitely just better. I still love this skin online. I'm probably gonna keep the Stalker some dolly. Have fun using the Parallax today. I would probably keep the Stalker some dolly, as opposed to like any of the other ones, but like even with the new one that's there, I like the Stalker one a lot. So I'll probably just be keeping that. Well, I'll check to see how it looks. Maybe there's a case of maybe one of my ships might look really good with it. There's better options. It's just not just here's your current looking one. I wish there was like the save slots for the ship design. That's what they need for the ship design. Just really good color combination. I'm like, I don't want to have to memorize it every single time. Goodbye, sir. Going the wrong way. Okay, we're all going the wrong way. All of us thinking with our 2 brain cells. Our combined 2 brain cells. And let me tell you, one of them is not me. Out of the 3 of us. You got a brain cell and I don't. Help me! I swear. Oh, that's an amazing name for it. It's a really good name. I think they all also brought what the file is, because I got Midas with me right here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Alright, let me get you up. I think it might be yours. It is, I was right. Just sticking around, can't give it away. Doing some big gardening recently. Getting some. We're both running Bubonico. Kind of funny, actually. Dakota one, or is he? Yeah, he is running the Dakota one. I thought so. Well, that looks different. Let's put it in there. That looks a little stronger than mine. I need 4 victims. 2 victims. No victims. 1 victim. 1 victim. 1 victim. Anywhere, anywhere. Victim, victim. 1 victim, 1 victim. Somewhere, 1 victim. Wow.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Nice. Just closing it right in front of me. Nice, man. Nice. Alright, I'm zipping to the exit at that point. I can just skip over it.
Another job well executed.
How many am I working with now? 160? Not bad. We'll do 1 or 2 more nightmare missions and we'll see what we're getting at then. Actually, I'll get enough to get the next rank, the bronze one. And then we'll go look. It's rank 8 though, it's not bad, it's not terrible. What are we looking at? Realistically about 8 more, or about 10 more, so that's 8 more. What mission? We got Crossfire, Rescue, Defense, Spy, Survival, Defense. Crossfire, Sabotage might be easy. And something's gonna take a long time. The Ropa, oh god, not the Ropa. Crossfire Exterminate's gonna be easy. That was... Well, Crossfire Sabotage, like, this is the next easiest one. That shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I wanna see, I actually haven't looked to see what, the shop has available for the operation. That's been a secret for me. I've not looked yet. I have an idea, based on what they said for a couple of things, but I don't know how most of this looks, or how most of this does, essentially. If that makes sense. I don't know what it does, what it is, what it has. I'm assuming I'll be able to get a decent amount of stuff, probably. Considering it's one of those things that we're not getting a ton of them, we're getting a little bit. That's usually a sign that things are going to be on the cheaper end in terms of the amount required. Keyword usually. Doesn't mean it always will be, but there's a decent chance for that. Whereas like some of the other stuff there, when it's been like, oh, you get, 30 per run of something, usually means it's going to be a lot higher.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
It's usually a flag somewhere that you're getting a lot more. This is like a red flag, but just a flag that you're probably getting a lot more resources per in terms of the cost. Because it correlates to the same amount that you would other runs. It's just, bigger number. I'm gonna put a stance mod on this thing. To be fair, I'm literally just leveling it, so that really doesn't matter.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Works for me. Like, we're already leveling on both, about almost level 12. It's good stuff. That should be 170, that should be the 2 ranks there. That's what we got. And then we'll buy some relic packs, we'll see what we can get. Maybe we'll get back to 14 million by the end of the day. That'd be nice.
I hope
I haven't
these
made much I want
interest
from
you.
this anyway, so I am fine with getting. Where is it? Here it is, for some reason.
Fascinating choice.
Gyre Prime, Bernardo. Nothing in that one. Nope. Nope. That's new. It's Sorrowfang, Paragale, and Voruna. So you can get Paragale right there. Also, the one good thing about Gyre not being the newest one anymore is stuff like this is a lot easier to get now. But we didn't really get much out of that. I'm surprised. We get like 2 relics out of 12. Nope, that's not what I want.
We offer these to aid you, Tenno.
Cool. We get more titles? Hang on. Hang
What are
on.
you curious about?
Hang on. Where's my title?
Curious.
I'm buying it. You cannot
These
stop
offerings are
me.
pure. This we give to you.
These are a bargain, just for you.
Where is it? I need my funny titles. I'm fiending for it, perhaps. Very much fiending for it. Oh, I like that one actually, Diplomatic Merchant, I like that.
Will
God,
these help
Arbiters.
you?
Secret of Truth, okay. It's not bad. I like the Merchant one. What do these ones have? I can't get them, but
Enemy in any form is still a target.
I can still look for it and see what it would give me. I wish I could still buy it without needing to go ahead and basically do a whole bunch of work and just screw over my other ones in the process. So you probably need max rank for them. Not that I really need to because I obviously have all these maxed, but ask one of the guys actually, because he should have it. We'll steal one of them. Eradicator of Corruption. I'm gonna search this one.
Turned your back on a lot of innocent people.
Liberated Grenier. I'm not gonna lie, all these are kind of mundane except for like, I like the Parent Sequence one personally.
Use these to cleanse the unclean.
To be fair, I really wish Parent Sequence and Arbiters were on the same pair. If they were, I would absolutely just focus the like I just have Arbiters and Parent Sequence. I just have Parent Sequence as my main one then. I just like the Arbiters a ton too, because they have some stuff that I wanted anyway, so I'm like, I needed to have them. Not bad. I want... Ooh, Paragal here. Snow. No. Sorrowfang Prime Blade. Ooh, Voruna Prime Cassie Blueprint. Nice. Nice. We got one part of Voruna Prime, I guess. That's something. It's not like those ones matter too much because I'm not touching them at any capacity manually anyway. What we got today? Come back to this later. This one obviously is a given. This one's that's a given definitely for sure. Look how early it is, jeez. And then immediately afterwards, if you don't think you're gonna be playing a ton, you take this. Otherwise, you take this because free Crimson Archon Shard's tempting, but putting the two of them together where you can get basically a week of mod chance boosters, you can do a lot of mod farming, you can get a lot of platinum out of that. This is just better generally. I mean, this is good, but in most cases, it's a lot harder to get than these because you can get them from relics pretty easily. Depends on if you feel like getting a Riven, go for it. This one's more consistent. I might just take the Riven personally, but because I think I have a decent amount of these already. And then at this point, I would say this one depends on what you want. If you want specific arcanes, Phosphor Cache. Otherwise, just take the Forma because it's pre-built. It's not bad. Not bad options. Alright, what do I actually have to do?
It's that time
Kill
again,
enemies, complete
dreamers.
missions, kill Xmas units. That's easy to do. Claim time for my foundry is easy. I could do that later. Honestly, it's not too bad. Deploy glyphs easy. I can do that. Do that. This is the only two I really wouldn't bother. And even then, this is fairly easy. I absolutely could do this, to be fair. This is like the only one I'm not going to bother with because I don't care about the Kuva. That's like a couple ribbons here and there, but... eh. Should be on bronze tier now, yeah. Okay, it's 84 per, so that's... 84 times 4, it's 320, carry the... So what, 336 roughly? Put my calculator. 84 times 4, yeah, 336. It says 336, so basically 34 nightmare missions you have to do in order to get everything, which means I'm actually halfway done with all my stuff. They're getting all the way up to the Atramentum trophy tiers. That said, we will be going to the Strata Relay. Go talk to the little funny man to get us whatever we can from the operation. We'll see. We will look. We will see. Oh, we got the rare Easter egg. That's not, it's like a 1 in, I think someone said it's like a 1 in 10,000 chance of that happening. Not the first time I've had it happen, but one of the first time, it's not the only time I've had it happen on stream, but I believe it's only like the second, maybe third time I've had it happen. I know I've had it less than 10 times as a whole.
One hunts another, round and around, forever. I thought it was a nightmare. But it was only ever meant to be a game.
Yeah, and she murdered a lot of people for that game.
I wish I could offer you
Don't
more.
justify it, my man. Ooh, I could buy this. As tempting as that is, to be honest with you. At the same time, I'd probably rather take some of these, because these I actually have to buy. With these two, I've already got this. I got half of Foley's parts already. I still need these two.
Very well.
Still's probably better to hold on to it.
By some miracle,
What we
I
got
can only
here?
attribute to Lua or the Void.
200.
Folly's
Let me,
Shadowcraft survived the destruction of Vexper
It's actually a
Relay.
lot more than I thought it would be in terms of cost.
Only
Oh, we got a whole bunch of
last
older
left to
stuff.
work in desperate need of restoration. That's where you
Surprised
come
this
in,
one's been
Tenno.
back so much, and the
All
8
of
claw
you.
stuff too.
With every trip
Oh,
that
it
Tenno
isn't all the
takes
8
into
claw
the
stuff.
Shadowgraph,
Actually, I'm kind of
you
happy
do
they're
your
coming
part
back.
in restoring the work to its
I really
former
like
glory.
this skin, so I'm glad we can get back
However
to my
horrifying
friends.
that may be.
Still need it. It's 75. Theoretically, I'd be able to get like 34 of them right now. It's a lot. Phosphor cache. Already have that, already have that, already have all these. Ooh, that's neat. It's Redeemer. Looks like the energy sword for, Watch for Jiggy. It's the energy sword from Halo. Oh, Operation Gargoyle's Cry. For that. I actually gonna need to pick up some of these right here. And the Kavia color palette. Okay, let me start pumping numbers here. That'll be useful for the Infinity Blessing. Alright. Numbers. We need... Let's start with the main stuff. 65, 65, 65. 200. 90. 40. And this is for one copy of everything I still need personally. 60, 40, 40, 40. It's the spirit sigil right here. 60. I have all these. I'm gonna skip over them. I know that's 45 between the next three. Then it's 45 again. 30. 15. 30. So going from everything, from all the way up here, including these two, coming all the way down to this, out of everything here that's not marked with a check, there's 930 of the Nightmare Tatters. Actually, I have a lot less than I thought considering it's 2 weeks. I mean, 170 out of 930 is about 18% of what I need. Considering there's... Well, it's like 15 days to do this. That shouldn't be too bad. 15 days to get 930 is pretty reasonable. Especially with how many nightmare missions you have available. If you're a decent ranking and have most of your star shard available, should be easy. Given what I have available, I'm going to start taking some of the
Excellent.
primary stuff that I need. Take the Kavya color palette. These I care about a little bit less for any of these sigils and glyphs. That actually looks really cool. I'm gonna take that.
As you wish.
Even if for 15, I'll take this then.
A fair exchange. I wish I could go with you.
Alright, so that's a decent chunk down now. We're like just under 800. I think. We're under our number. I forgot how much I said before. All I know is we need like 900. Actually, let me get all these. I'm gonna redeploy. Alright. Let me get... We'll come back to this. Let me see, 'cause people are going crazy for the Voruna stuff right now. This maxed out.
Otis finds it odd that humans only get a few years to live, yet spend most of that time
doing everything wrong.
I guess, what is D8? D8 is Voruna Neuroptics. This guy's got a slot. At this point, it's an N19. I might as well take what I can get.
But I'm here, dreamers, to help you pierce that false fog. We'll chase it away
down.
with acts of beauty and succeed or fail. Face the foe, eyes open.
Let's get... Yep, I guess so.
Someone once said, if nothing saves
Let me
us
switch
from
over to an actual decent build. I'm gonna start cracking relics then. I'll keep this for right now if I can level something, but it's not exactly my highest priority. So like at this point, if I'm gonna be having, especially day one, I remember doing this for the Xaku stuff. So an entire Xaku Prime set for 400 platinum. One of my biggest cops I've ever gotten. 400 platinum for a Xaku Prime set. First day Xaku Prime released, like a year ago, a little under a year ago actually. No, was it a year ago? A little over 2 years. No, actually I was gonna say almost 2 years ago. Oh my god. Screw it. Let me Google it. Again, just be quiet for a moment. That's not you, that's me. When did Xaku Prime release? November 13th, 2024. Okay, so like a year and a half ago. Year and a half ago. If you want to do that, I'm actually going to bring Sevi at that point. Sounds great. Actually, that's fine. I'm not going to be doing melee, so I don't really care.
Your weapons make music, and the enemy
calls for a song.
Blam 'em.
There are void fissures in the area.
Blam 'em,
Use
chat.
these to
Blam
crack
'em.
open a relic.
Oh, let's pause on the background.
You're near a fissure.
It started playing in the background, the one thing I didn't want it to. What's the spot that I didn't want it to anyway? I want it to pop up. I'm just gonna want it to pop up on my thing where I can actually see what's going on in chat rather than.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic.
That'll be a little useful. See, I'd love to stick around, but like after this round, I'm just gonna pop some. I got the one. To be fair, at that point, if someone's gonna complain about it, then I'm gonna be like, buddy, you should have probably asked if we had multiple or if we just had the one. I'm sure there are probably better, quicker options. Like, if you have multiple, then, you know, be my guest. But, like I said, at that point, you asked if everyone has multiple. I would have said no. At that point, we run something solo. Or worst case, he's like, hey, you mind leaving? Then I'd be like, okay, that's fine. You want to have a group of people do multiple. Communication. Like I said, I don't care personally. I don't mind doing 3 rounds of this. Getting something out of it, but I'm not going to stick around afterwards. Unless they really insist and say they don't care. Which, they won't.
That's it.
I can guarantee you they
Open the
won't.
relic. Finish your mission.
Which
and
is, I'd
take a look
perfectly be
inside.
fine with it. That would get something potentially cool. If I can tell you, they'd be like, yeah, no, we'd rather just leave and get something else and continue. Again, I don't blame them for that at all. It's a fairly reasonable reaction. I'd love to get one of the guys in here and playing at some point. That'd be kind of fun. Still need to go ahead and get a group session together for Saturday. Do some board games. That too. Now that would be a great time. Let me tell you on that one. That would be an amazing time. One of the ones that I know the Funny Man and I, Mr. Man and I have been talking about was doing. We both really want to do the Sniper Elite board game because we both played it a ton together. And we both understand pretty well how it works. So... we can get some people for that. I mean, all we need to do, worst case, is at least get a 3rd person. Like I said, we can get coffee for that, and at least get the 3... We can have the 3 stooges doing our thing. So if we can get more people, I'd definitely be game. I think I'll post about it in the Discord later on. I'll have to ask Coffee later on, because I haven't asked him about this weekend yet.
Reinforcements available.
I know he's usually busy,
Do you
that's
choose
why.
to leave now or continue fighting?
Maybe he's real, honestly. What's he gonna do? Worst case. Well, we got it first try, and this is why, again, we're doing that rad show. We got the thing there. That's a silver out of the way, too. At least we don't even have to bother extra on it. First try for me. I'm not gonna complain about that. That's great. It's one part. I'm trying to think. What's the fastest way to get potentially more relics? To be fair, there's arguably a case where I might just want to sell it for a dumb amount of platinum. Because I know there are people that would buy it already. I got? Yeah, that is. I wouldn't sell for 15. I know I could sell it for 30. And the only reason I say it, one might be like, oh, that's a really good price. I'm like, it's literally first day. People are gonna be buying it for really dumb prices. Okay, it's a regular one. Yeah, this is what I mean. This is what I'd expect on day one. Or like, I think this is the gold one.
Visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Kind of tempted to pick up. It's a Gyre Prime one. Actually, kind of tempted. You're funny to have people join your alliance. What the heck's he talking about? Got any other decent ones here? Also, welcome to Warframe trade chat. It's see, yeah, this is closer to what I'd expect right here. This is what I'd expect. Alright, what actual types of relics does it have? Is it specific ones, or is it... I'm just gonna mark relics that I still needed. Okay, I need a Neo, Axie, and basically one of everything except for a Lith. That really oh, that's the Axie one too. I mean, reasonably speaking, Meso shouldn't be too hard to do. Neo. We could do, could... It's easy enough tasks anyway. What's the task again? Oh, answer the bomb. Can run an exterminate for that. Just gonna bring this because it'd be faster. Ash Torrid strung against it, so we'll take that. I think the goal is if I'm not doing nightmare missions, or I'm not grinding for relics for what I need.
So damn Skuldra knows civvies are trapped here, and they're still starting a purge.
Actually, why am I doing this one? I'll also do it because I'm right here, but I'm like, I can just do the one capture mission.
What?
It'd be a lot faster, dude. I can try to go ahead and run it. I can probably run it like 5-10 times. See if we get any decent relics for Meso or Neo with a 1. Should be fairly easy. It is a Voruna Prime already. It also means that if I get regular Voruna, I'm just gonna helmet her immediately at this point because she's available.
Just ping one of Skaldra's secret
Which honestly is fine with me.
Use the Fervon charges to mount the locks and get inside. But I gotta tell you, they will not be happy about it if you do.
Oh, that's too bad for them. They can be as unhappy as they want. It's not my job to make them happy. It's not my job in the slightest. My job is to go bang, 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 bang. You're all dead. You're all dead. You're all dead now.
You won't crack that cache soon. It's gonna deadlock permanently. Clock's ticking. Look for Fervon charges.
Right. Like, yeah, I wonder if I should just go ahead and quickly do the 1. Like, I know I can't get really Axie relics. My best thing is going to Lua for disruption and potentially getting some Neo that way. But that's a little bit time consuming. I might still do it, but it's one of those things that wouldn't be exactly the most fun. But it would be possible. My other option is I can take some of my Axie relics that I do have, pop some of them, and what I can do there
I
is
got a message for Skull.
I can hope that maybe someone brings one of the other ones,
Purge squad is all dead. I mean,
which is
they will be when
possible,
you're all done.
but if people are smart, then they're going to realize it's better to go in groups with people that have it as well. Especially if they have like 1 or 2 copies of the relic. At that point, they're boosting their odds from like a 10% at max to, I think it has the odds for it turns like a 14% for the first one. And then from there, they just get drastically better. It's like 14% odds of getting it first try. Not amazingly high. I mean, don't quote me on that. Guessing numbers from what I remember. Like I said, I think I'm overestimating. I think I'm slightly off on that estimate as well. I'd be surprised. If you told me I was, I wouldn't be shocked in the slightest.
The cache was destroyed. It's okay.
Oh.
We'll make do.
Okay, can one of you please get your little guy before he nukes us again? Okay, there we go. Also, the music does slap, but like, man. Also, we might as well pick that up. I'll probably literally never use it, but no, might as well. One downside, we did not get it, so it's gonna be a lot tougher to get some enemies. We're gonna have to start map hunting. If we're really unlucky, we're gonna have to be very tight with it. Might get down to needing to kill basically every single enemy on the map before. It gets rough sometimes if you don't get that. Especially considering the price for it's already really good, getting 3 arcanes out of it. Though, to be fair, I think we just haven't gone to that section yet by the looks of it. Okay, we got plenty of enemies here. We definitely would have been fine. Ooh. Might as well yoink that. It's on the way over. Ooh, that's actually a really good one. Work on burger meal. It's a nice high coster alongside the, it's not as high as the pizza, but it is up there with the likes of it. It's expensive. That, I kill anyway, might as well get it for double reason. Arc relay. With stuff here. Nothing too crazy, but nothing too bad either. Useful. Oh yeah, we do have that one part that I still need to do with Flare. So at that point, I can get the Argon crystals. Uko's the one that I want. That's a capture mission. I wonder if it'd be faster to do it, but we'll see how fast this one goes. If it starts getting slow, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to doing it solo. Ooh, I do like the red and black one. A little edgy looking, but not bad. Does look pretty clean. Can't deny that one. Someone really likes Allie. I got the paper crane photo and the picture of her.
Intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Single jelly bean.
Target located. Bring them in.
Knife. Knife.
Mission complete. The
Just the
captive
two,
has been
myself and the one
escorted
other
to
guy,
the
be like,
extraction point.
it's not working. Oh god. Forgot how fast Razor only blitzes sometimes. I have movement speed already. Sometimes at that point I usually don't turn on speed alongside, 'cause I really don't need to. That one here, you got snipe. Not close enough. Guess Mita's got him. I do like Mitas. Want a full moon? I don't know. I don't use that ability on Titanius. Oh my god. Don't remember. A10, is that one of the ones? Nope. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, I could have definitely been faster than that. I'm gonna switch it to solo. I could get it done in like 60 seconds or less. As long as it doesn't give me the unlucky thing of exterminate everyone. It's like, oh, wonderful. Alright, so let me switch to solo. I can just do that one a couple times. Because this would be guaranteed Void Relic or Aya. Aya would be fine.
You are here to find
but...
our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
You can see that. I'll just
Target
go
located.
through and we'll...
Bring them in.
Yes, you are going out like this, my man.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Captain Cryptid. I don't know why he's a cryptid all of a sudden, but I said he is, so therefore he is. That's how it works, right? I say therefore it is. No. This is a nice straight long hallway, so I don't mind just zipping. I mean, I'd still be a little bit slower than this, but as you can see, 50 seconds. I can get it done in less than 75 pretty consistently. Heck, even less than, I was gonna say, like less than 90 for sure. What do we get, T10? Is that a Trumna? It might be a Trumna. I think that's one of the older ones. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a Gyre one, actually. It's a Trumna one, but it is a Gyre one. Huh. Alright. You know, at least we're getting stuff for Gyre, I guess. Still need her.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Hello, we're playing Warframe. We're quickly farming up some missions.
Capture them quickly before they escape.
Because there's a new Warframe that came out today. Protea Prime got vaulted, and Voruna Prime is here now, so I'm trying to get some relics for Voruna Prime. So I sent out a burst of like 7, I think it was, with 3 each. I got like 1 Voruna Prime relic and 2 for her weapons. So really bad. Great. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly burn out some of these and we'll see from there. I've been doing good otherwise. How have you been? Ooh, Paragale. See, this is what I was talking about. Not what I'm looking for specifically for the Paragale Prime blueprint, but that is useful. That is useful. That is one of the new ones. Generally speaking, anything for the first week is going to be an absolute nightmare to have to get. Though to be fair, if I can sell one of those parts that'd be good. And at the very minimum, I'm like, I'm looking just right now to go ahead and get copies of them so I can make one for myself. Then I'll start selling them. Once I get like a full set of like Voruna Prime, which is maybe I'll arguably sell it if it's like 400 platinum, or even if it's like 250, I'd probably still do it.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction.
Because that's a really good deal
Happy hunting.
for a day one. Probably not ever gonna get to the point of that Xaku Prime set of 400 platinum, but
Target located.
Croc can dream. Can absolutely dream. Especially because this isn't too bad in terms of farming. You just gotta zoom through it.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate
I
the
get it done in
captive
like
back at
90
base.
seconds, less
Your
than
part
each
is done
time.
here, Tenno.
Nope, I actually ran out of energy. That sucks. I can find a one orb. I recommend one of the orbs. It would actually give me a nice 250 boost. Oh, speaking of one of the orbs, speaking of, that works. I just need to this way to the door. Here we go. It's like a nice 500. Might be a little bit slower than 90 seconds. Oh no, it's right here. It's right here.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And 24. That's gotta be fairly new one. That's a Kestrel one though. That's not. I'm surprised if it took 24 in terms. Yeah, it was one of the Gyre Prime ones. This one just came out, or just blah, 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 just came out, and I picked up 2 of them earlier, which I don't think I did. But, eh. We also got clown operation stuff. Which isn't too bad. I mean, we got 10 per nightmare mission. I just need to do a lot.
We received intel that somebody
I need to do like
vital to
800
enemy
more.
operations is
It's like
here.
80
Find
missions,
them and
but
capture them.
not terrible. Considering a lot of them you can get through generally pretty quickly.
Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate
find me the exit.
captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
I'm low. I need energy. I'm actually gonna try to use that zoom because I will just burn myself out doing that. That point I'm a lot better trying to shoot this frosted glass there. Yeah, I mean I'm really close to it. I maybe could have gotten it if I hadn't got caught in that wall, but it's right there.
Great work.
But yeah, what are you up to in the meantime? Well, I'm doing all this shenaniganry. Vidaria, not bad. Again, that's Caliban though. This is like Caliban era. A lot of Caliban stuff actually on this one. Very surprised. Caliban, Trumna, Venato, Caliban, Vidaria, and then Forma. One Xaku thing, and then I probably don't have this one because it probably came out recently, weirdly enough. Though to be fair, it's not very common that they put multiple of the same frame on one relic. It's one of the few times I'm actually seeing it.
You are
Usually
here
in
to
very
find our
specific
target and
circumstances
bring
if
them
they're
to
doing
the
that.
extraction point. Happy hunting.
Okay, this gives me plenty of energy. Should be good now.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Don't worry, they won't. You don't have the information from me? That's too bad. You're getting shot anyway. You're a
Excellent
suspect.
work. We'll interrogate the
You did the
captive
murder.
back at base.
We
Your
know it.
part
We have
is
proof.
done here,
We
Tenno.
caught you at the scene of the crime. I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong about that. Mostly because I've never been right either. I just have a completely clean slate. Therefore, I can technically say I've never been wrong. This is why I'm not a detective.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Yeah, 64 seconds is not bad. Nothing new, dang. Still a lot easier than trying to do a lot of these, because it's just a minute per. It's not a bad deal, to be honest with you. A minute per is not terrible. Okay, I might just get to the point where I'm just gonna start cracking relics, cracking mesos, and cracking neos.
Happy hunting.
Just hoping I get one.
Capture them quickly.
I'll have to do one of those missions that I can get, like a defense mission or some such. So that would be the most likely candidate of potentially pulling something good in the process, albeit it would have to depend on what kind of mission it is.
To the extraction point. Well done.
I meant to use the other ability, but that works through the void sling. Keep that up.
Another job well executed.
We're not really doing too much there in terms of getting speed ramp. I'm gonna do one more and see if maybe I can get something good, but otherwise I'm just gonna start cracking relics and hoping. And again, when I got my Xaku Prime set, I was just bringing the relics for the most part myself. What I was doing and playing with randoms, and I got some of the I got like one or two of the parts that I needed from randoms as well. So again, I know there's definitely gonna be some people that are out there doing it just by themselves, without like recruiting chat or anything for it.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
The exit.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back
Okay,
at
so I had a
base.
rough idea.
Your
I had a
part
rough
is
idea.
done here, Tenno.
Not good enough.
Mission
You get
complete.
really fast,
Excellent
but if it
work,
works,
Tenno.
it works. That's a Gyre Prime blueprint. I don't have that one actually. That's not a bad one. And I probably will take that one just regularly, going to crack. Actually, probably I won't, because I'm like, wait, if I see a relic that I want out of it, I'd have to sacrifice this one. That's really risky. I probably won't, but you get the point. I'm like, I want to, I'm like, want to, but I can't. Let's bring Gara. Oh, what we got? Yeah, screw it. L4. If we get something better, then we just take it. It's whatever. It really doesn't amount to anything. Messenger of Long Forgotten Gods. That's kind of a metal title, I'm not gonna lie.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
It's kind of a very metal title.
There's a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Target located. Bring them in. Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand it?
God, I wish I was bringing one of my better weapons right now.
You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Success. The captive is safely in our hands.
Right, we just gotta get 8 more.
Congratulations, Tenno. Heads up. A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
7 more. Like 5 more now.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I got my, yes, I do. Or you can just switch me off of it automatically. Works for me. Alright, that's everything. We can go.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Be playing titanium a minute ago, wondering I can't go ahead and speed burst away. It's like, oh yeah. Taking that. Plastids. We always need plastids. For some reason, plastids are a common resource. For semi-common resource, well, actually uncommon resource. They are way rarer than they need to be. Didn't even get it anyway, so that doesn't matter. This is voltage, but I would rather take this, honestly, because I think I'm close to a full set of this. Not really matters anyway.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
I mean, it was a shot. I had a 1 in 3 out of getting a bronze. I had a 1 in 3 of that bronze being what I wanted, but it wasn't. But that's how it goes sometimes. You win some, you'll lose some. V11, P17, X1. I think X1 is a Xaku relic. I have no idea what that last one was.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture,
very
and
specific.
extract our target.
Probably like
There are
loads of
gold
Norios
fissures in the
somewhere
area.
online already. I wouldn't be
Use these to
surprised.
crack
Someone's probably got an
open
entire list of them, including the details for it.
You found a
Would it be like the
fissure.
romance
Look out
ones,
for
the
reactants.
ones doing things
Red
certain
light uses
ways?
one reactant. Collect it to open your void blade. Target located. Bring them in. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
That's... I just noticed that username is. That's an interesting username. I don't mean interesting as in interesting. I mean interesting as in a little questionable. People are like, oh, you're not, don't bring attention to that kind of thing. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna notice it still. It doesn't mean you won't notice it either.
You have collected enough
At that point, let's not
reactants to open
ignore the elephant in the room. For all of 5 seconds. I should go back to playing Titania for a moment. I do like Gara though. Gara's kind of fun. Game? Okay. I might get stuck there for a moment. I'll take this, I guess. Forma's tempting, but again, I have plenty of Forma blueprints, and I have a lot of built Formas already. So that's not exactly a high priority. Say Forma, speaking of Forma, I think I have one in the cooker already. Go ahead. Go for it. I'm gonna go claim it. Wrong, I got the wrong one.
Service your weapons myself.
Forma. Forma, here we go.
Many things have been
Next
taken from
one.
us. It's true. But
We
yeah.
at 6,500. Honestly, give me. No, we finished more missions already. Actually, we did a lot of solo ones. 158. No, 168. Let me correct that. 168, and then 9 more Xmas units.
Later.
Do either of those two, we're good to go. Or I get a Necromech scenario. So we got anything P7, P16, A9. Big Celtra. I think I think the one P relic is Protea relic. Don't quote me. I know that one. The first one is Marie's.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? You are near a fissure. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. Keep fighting.
Yoink.
Look for more reactant. You found a target. Capture them quickly before they
Big
escape.
ol' yoink.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
I'll lose my combo
Heads up.
here, but whatever.
A Grineer assault team is headed your way.
Never mind, I'm not. Go a little different on this one.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
We got everything there, we got everything there.
That's
Alright,
it.
bigger group
You
on.
opened the relic. Finish your mission.
Not quite the
and
right
we'll
way,
take a
but it
look
did give me a
inside.
whole bunch of enemies, so... I was paying attention to the distance, so I don't know if you were right there or if you were a little off. So once I get rid of those dex weapons, though, I'm not going to sell them, but... So they come with a free weapon slot. I might as well just hold on to them, because they're not doing any harm. And if I ever do want to use them for some reason, they are there. These probably aren't that good. Yeah, I mean, up or lower, that really doesn't matter. What's the most valuable thing here? I guess I'll take this. I'll give him something. I'm gonna duck it either way, doesn't really matter.
Great work. I am pleased with your
Take some more water. Wall wings finish off. 6 void traces, you gotta be kidding me. Everyone knows 6 void traces is clearly the best deal. Man. Hello, we're playing Warframe. If you want to pop in, let me know. I'm doing some relic cracking. I'm trying to get some stuff for Voruna Prime. We got lucky. We got one unlucky one. And, we got one lucky one already. Also, gotcha. We got lucky enough we got one of the, Voruna Prime parts now. I'm playing Gyre right now. I don't play enough Gyre, honestly, on stream. Ever since I got her, I really enjoy playing her. I just don't play enough of her, though. I really don't. Actually, what do I have still I need? Check. I could do a Venus. I could do a quick bit of tranking. Get myself a relic pack or two. Maybe we can get some good relics out of that. I completely forgot about that as an option, to be honest with you. I mean, worst case, I can just go solo into the field. I'll quickly just pick up Titania, so I can just fly around really easily. Where is Smokefinger?
Ah, yes.
Hello, old chap.
Friend. How are we today?
Oh, we got 68,000. That's good. Nope. Actually, relic, that was nice. That's a Paragon Prime receiver. We take that. Ooh, Voruna Prime Neuropics. That's a good one. We need this. It's one chance at least to get one. So there's a story and another Paragon Prime blueprint for L4. Didn't get one before, but maybe we'll get again. How many other Paragale Prime receiver? We're getting Paragale parts, so a lot of them, honestly. It's very surprising.
That should do you quite nicely, I should.
I'll say Warframe is pretty good. It's one of those things, it's definitely not for everyone. But there's a lot of really cool looking robots. You can customize them. This is one that I'm playing with, though. Let me show you which one I regularly play with. This is my regular one that I play on. Unfortunately, I can't zoom the camera out as much as I wish I could.
Outworlder,
Oops.
we gonna do this?
Also, don't question why there's people with their heads exposed. It's a long story for that one. So my voice right there, but they got their heads exposed. It's a long story. But yeah, this is. Can I not have his crotch, please? This is who I regularly play as. You can see his actual color palette right here. I got another one right here. Got that one. We're gonna talk about the C one. Actually, I'll get some more sigils. So we have a whole lot of cosmetics. Donna's. We got. As you can see, these all change up the back. So a lot of cosmetics. Some of them are just seasonal stuff. We should just started a new season today. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have his original form anymore. This is his Prime one. But this is his I started playing. One of my buddies got me the original version of Sevagoth, and because we were looking at ones that just looked cool and would probably fit my playstyle. Sev is really fun to play. I play as him, admittedly, probably a little too much on stream, but he's just very fun to play. You got Gloom that just gives you a nice aura of health steal and slow on enemies. Reap and Sow is just a good combo that does a lot of damage, or you can use it to nuke enemies as well, like elite level enemies or mini bosses. You could just Sow then Reap. Get some other stuff. We get some of these. Like these are from the wings are from Valentine's Day. Get some other ones that are different Halloween ones for like the bat wings. Some of these are from doing like this one or this one. Or this one. These are from certain specific enemies. Same thing with this one, this one. This is kind of freaky though, I'm not gonna lie. There's one that I really want from these style ones, from Technosite Coda ones. One of them looks like the Eye of Sauron on the back. And then one of them's like spider arms. I have... Where's Ureli at? Where is Ureli Prime? Here we go. I have a color palette on her. I'm still working on this one. I gave her the... I don't know why I gave her the wings right now. I guess I just did at some point. It was the closest I had. I really want to give her... So I have the giant hands. Let's see, I can change all this. These are for the head.
Oi, I got work if you can keep your mouth shut.
It's supposed to be Eldritch Horror Ureli. Unfortunately, I don't have what I need for the ephemeral. Oh, that's because it's Cyandana, that's why. But like, if I were to do... Let me scroll back a little bit there. If I do this one, like you can see it replaces the Soaker one right there. Or I could do this. There's some other ones that are like effect or background. This one's for walking. Some glowy ones. Some ones I have with fish. These are some other liches as well. I like this one too. This one's a cool looking one. Just doesn't really work well with her. But I want my Deep Sea Eldritch Horror one, but the luck I needed for getting the right Technosite Coda for it has been very unlucky. Because I need the spider arms. I need the Embracer one. It's the spider arms. If I see someone that has it, I'll point it out. Let's put on solo real quick. I need to run out and go catch some Kuberdons. Because it's easy 20k right there. Nope, wants to load. Let's also want to do it solo, so that way there's no potential issues. Arcwing. Trank rifle, we got any Kuberdon? We got Kuberdon right here. We got Kuberdon right here. Let's do this one right here. But if you do ever get into Warframe or do want to get into Warframe, let me know. I would be more than willing to help you get into it. And I got a decent amount of platinum. If you ever want a specific frame, I could absolutely get it for you starting out. I have the resources for it for sure. Unless I might also straight have it in spare with all the parts that I have. So I like holding on to a lot of just spare parts that I have for sale purposes or for collecting purposes. Alright, what we got? If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get the big one. Which is why I have the pheromones for it. Bigger odds so I get the one that I want. This on the spot, that should be good. Okay, he's this way.
Ah, yes. Well, this is interesting. You've managed to attract a Kubradon.
Alright, I need to get out of the way with this guy. Because if he senses me, he's just gonna bolt.
Travel in groups, claiming the whole of the Vallis as their domain.
Also, there's bits of lore for each of them.
Especially when it gets dark. Now, ready your trick. Now, there's something to give the children nightmares. The legendary Kubradon Incarnadine. The canine equivalent
There we go.
of
For this guy.
closet.
Thank you.
Possessed of a particular
This is the best one, one of the best ones in the game. I catch this thing 8,000 per.
not to survive, but for the raw pleasure.
He's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get, but
Nonetheless, I've tasked
then he takes like, I
myself
think
with
3 shots. He takes like 2 or 3 shots as
will
well.
bring this devil in. Female.
But yeah, we've got anything from mining. We have giant mechs right here.
Generations may question our wisdom.
My second one, my first one. I have one that has a giant cannon on it. This one I'm still leveling. This was my new one. We have this. I have whatever I made this guy. Yeah, that's fair. I absolutely get you. Even on mine, I'm like, even with streaming, I'm like, I like a handful of games. I was gonna say, if you look through all the way in the past, you could probably find some of the ones that I don't play anymore, for instance, but I'm like, not because I don't like them, just because of the fact of, so the other stuff's just been more fun to play with other people, or, you know, other things. Like, for example, I play Phasmo here and there, but I still need other people for it, because otherwise it gets a little rough to play sometimes. Who's trying to touch me? You're trying to touch me, you don't get to do that. Stupid little toroid. Nice to give me one of these little things, though. Alright, where's this one going up to? But each of these different ecosystems has entire... I sometimes play Phasmo on Saturdays. It depends if I can get people for it. Because I find that Phasmo is one of those games that you need other people for it, generally. Because it's one of those things, I could definitely play by myself, but I just generally don't have as much fun time with it. But then again, there's plenty of games that are very much like that, so it's less that Phasmo's an issue and just in general. Honestly, we'll have to figure something out then, because I wouldn't mind doing, as I said, I usually do my social games on Saturdays. As long as he doesn't sense me. Yes, it takes 2 or 3 shots. He shouldn't have sensed me, so it should be perfect. Just she, technically.
Worthy of life nonetheless.
That's 16,000 just from that one alone. We go to this third one, that'll be 24,000. But yeah, one of my things I definitely recommend is getting the Vallis stuff, because you'll get access to Fortuna really early. Getting some of those Trank things in there, easy way to get standing, very quick way to rank up. Especially later on once you get Kubradon access. And even some of the other stuff like Stovers or... Oh, what's the other one called? Because you'll have Pobbers, Verminx, and Sawgaws starting on. Bolarola will be, I think, rank 2. Borask is rank 3. Stover's rank 4. Kubradon, I believe, is rank 4. Maybe it's rank 5. Either way, though, it's really, really nice with the Kubradons, because once you can start getting the lures, you can start bringing... Because they are single use for the pheromones, but you combine with the lures and you doing your thing there, you can get so much more value out of it. For some of the ones like the Verminx, really not worth it, but Horasks, Stovers, Kubradons especially, I mean, you saw that was 8,000. The base one's 2,000, and the next one's 4,000. Fortunately, for some reason, it's consuming 2 of them as opposed to just 1 of them, which is definitely a bug. I'll have to refill when we go back in, but... Yeah, I consumed 2 of them. As opposed to just the 1 that's supposed to. But between stuff like sound, cause you can scare them off really easily if you... And you can see Pobbers right there, Sunny Pobbers. This is what we want. So I'm using the pheromones. It has a higher chance. It could be... I'm really surprised I got 3 in a row. That's not the most common. I was expecting one of them to maybe be a regular Kuberdon. Especially because this one is special that you have to use the pheromones in order to get an Incarnadine. And even that it's not guaranteed. It could have been the Valis Kuberdon. It could have been one of the regular ones.
Carefully.
Really surprised we got lucky with it. But yeah, not the only thing I can get here, but like I said, it's just quickly. It's just fairly quick to get the thing done. You get 3 of them. You're in. You're out. I mean, you saw how quick that was. It's like 7 minutes roughly. Start warping around. Make sure you're out of the sight. Make sure you grab the stuff. All good. And you get some tags as well. You get 1 for a bad, 2 for a good, and 3 for a perfect. And you can use them to trade. Here, let me bring you over to Biz. Where is he? Business.
Legs makes me laugh. Anyone who can do that
this is Space Ranger Uncle.
Soldier or saboteur.
He's like Venus's nature guy.
Kid deserves better than this.
So as you can see, you can get bait for fish. You can get you can do fish. You can collect fish, and you can actually put them in. Ooh, speaking of fish, I need to show you. You can put them in a fish tank too. You can see pheromone synthesizers, lures. This is a one-time buy. These are consumable, so they're much cheaper. Got sawgaws, pobbers. Couple bonds for some of your companions, bait.
Track and trank, the basis of our conservation.
I don't mind spending about 4,000 out of it. Get 10. You can see you get these ones are since they're robot fish. Normally there's small, medium, and large. These ones are basic, adorned, and magnificent. So it's basically the equivalent of catching a large one is a magnificent one, which is the best quality. You can get anything for like the Synethid, which is kind of a rare one. Or it's like the basic, like the tank. You see different fishing rods you need. These ones you need specifically for electrocuting the fish. Like Traumazons are pretty common. They're a really good one for turning in parts as well. If you ever get into fishing, I can definitely tell you where those are because they're one of the easiest rare fish to get. Straight up. Because they're around in like 1 temperature, sure, but it's probably not that hard. You don't even need bait for them. They're pretty common. It's just to boost the rarity of, boost the thing for it. Boost the encounter. But getting back on track before, though, I definitely would be down for some Phasma at some point. We just gotta figure it out. Especially because I would love to have some people to actually play it with. Especially if it's not just like 1 or 2 people. Because then we can actually start doing some of the larger maps. We'd actually have the means to. Also, welcome to my home base. You can actually decorate it. As you can see, we have actual fish in here. Regular and infested and robot fish. This tank is full of every rare fish in the game. So we have the robot lobster. We have... I still don't know why he just vibes there. I'm forgetting this guy's name off the top of my head. He's my first rare fish I ever got. He's a large one. Flagellicant, that's what it is. And you can see this on Deimos. He swims around. He looks kind of funky. He's a little funky guy. Synethid up top, we got Alcapoma, which is like half, it's like a seahorse that's half infested, half robot. We got the Norg in the back, got the brain fish. We got another one I can show you somewhere else. It's Fibonacci. Got the Gloppet, we got a little tiny little Gloppet up top. Got my John Prodman poster, we got a couple of them. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take it to the index too at some point. We got Sevi right here. Vibe, and we got statues, a little Bolorola plush. This area I got right here, you could get a fish tank for it. This one I got from Barrow for free. So that way it's not just sitting there empty. You could actually do something with it. Because, like, let's see where you got the vignette. So you can do right here, you could just kind of chill right there. You can't do anything with it. You can't put anything on it. You just kind of have to put it there. This one takes up a little bit more space for the aquarium one, but you can put extra fish in there. It also comes with a small pack of fish. This one is the one you get from Barrow. It's 2 Articula. The rest of these you have to buy. This one I bought, I believe, for 90 platinum as well, though it was on sale, I think, for like 45, so I got it for cheap that way. But you get 2 little Warframe Articulas, so you can pose them in whatever you want. Some of them are different sizes, like, those are, actually, I think all these are bigger. Yeah, this one's a little bit smaller. Some of them are real big. So you can actually just put the Warframes inside of it. Just like as you can see right here. I have, there. I actually have ships that I put physically in here. My little Harpy fighter ship, my Flak fighter. Do I have any other ships that I can do? Okay, count that. I got a Weaver, for example, I could put in here. So you guys could, I could totally put it like right here, and then, well, actually it's off, but let me just scale it down. Like I could put it like right here. I'll put back afterwards, but as you can see, it's now just chilling here. I can also do it with my Warframe, because I have a, this one came with specifically, where is it? The Arcwing Articulas, that's what it is. We have this one. This one does take a lot of capacity, unfortunately. But I can change the pose for it. Let's do this one right here. And then let me select my Arcwing. We'll do the Itzel. Get my Arc Melee, we got my Mausolin. I don't even know, let's do my Mausolin right here. So as you can see, I got like Titania right here. My melee just chilling. My gun out. Obviously I can scale her down a little bit. And I could do something like this. Not I'm gonna put this one back now, but you got some cool stuff that you can do. Got this for my Lotus, but I still don't think I'm gonna call it Pallet Bird. To be fair, I don't really feel the need to. Kind of ruin it, in my opinion. But yeah, you get a whole decorating quarters and everything. Got this room as well. We have my chemical lab right there. I don't know why I put everything right there. We have my giant coin pile with my golden hand, which it's my Terra list. It's kneeling to it. I don't think I have the Hydra list yet, or the Gauntcha list. I don't think I have Hydras because I've got the Hydra list once. And inside here we have Razabok. And we have all these flowers here were all Warframes I subsumed to get different abilities from. So all my basic versions of them. Just like base Sevi was here. Just like for Gloom, for instance. You can actually see which one it is. Like this is base Ureli. This one's base Zephyr. Some of these are just basic there. This is base Wisp. Saidu 9. Base Ember. Base Sevi. Actually see what he looks like from the whole thing. It fills up the well. Stuff like that. You can even put some stuff in here too. Like he doesn't have. I'll let you have a good look at him. Yeah, normally he's just a mouth though. If these weren't a pain in the butt to put on, I would just take them off to show you. But I had these little Rolazors. I know some people like adding a couple different decorations to make him look like he's got glasses or some other things there. I like having his little eye stalks here. interact with different things. He likes Midas. Please don't suck me. Okay, he actually doesn't suck up Midas. Let's make the Cupridons and the Kavats. Oops. I got my little... Oh yeah, I forgot. He's got... Look, Carrion has a little interaction. My specific little drone. Sorry, this has turned into an entire tour of my secret base. Oh, not my secret base, but like my entire base now. We got a pot. Nope. We got a pot with some plants in there, with some filter flowers. Still haven't figured out what I want to do with this section. I mean, you should have seen when they added plants in properly. It's like more plant pots and more plant options, whatnot. I was going crazy for it. Stuff like this is the Duviri plant, one of them. Along with some of these right here. I was so happy when they added them as options for decorations because you just didn't really have plant options outside of like the dojo. And the ones that you did were like trees, which is great for the earth base, but for the rest of them, what were like this pot right here with like this plant right here. So we got a couple of freaky looking Deimos ones. So you could not imagine the joy I experienced upon getting the opportunity. Actually, flip to Voruna because I can show you exactly with Noko. These should have a whole bunch of them on sale because there's some I still need to get. But man, I like the decoration aspect, and one of the things I really wanted, I just wanted some plants. It's one of those things, it's a really small thing, but just having some nice plants here and there.
All of the dead
Nightcap.
That's me garden.
So the guy.
You're me gardener.
So you get mushrooms, and you get some stuff, they get some sculptures. Art gun adapters. A whole bunch of other parts. So some Noko parts, and you got some backgrounds for K drives, and like other cosmetics.
It's all good.
But the big part, you got the nursery. So you can see you got actual plants that you can put down. You got bonsai trees, you got hedges, you got like ferns, different kinds of flowers. You can adjust the size of them. And even some of these, like this is a Ceres plant that you can just get out in Ceres. These are some of the filter flowers that I had. And then there's different rotation every now and then for some. Not on these specifically, but some other stuff there. You get some of the thresh cones for the moonlight and sunlight ones for Earth. You got some potters, some corpus lives. You got some of these like the rook's claw that are growing on Mars. You get Earth for some of these. Got some Valis ferns that, I mean, you probably saw them when we were out in the Valis earlier. We're doing animal hunting. But it's one of those things, it's just such a nice little detail, and I love it. I wish you could have the mushrooms, though. I would love to have the mushrooms. Don't get me wrong, it's really cool that you can get the mushrooms turned into, you know, slowly getting more details about them. I wish I could get something like a Vomvul trumpet. That's like the one thing I really, really want, and I can't, and it makes me really sad. So I would love to just have a Vomvul trumpet just in a pot. In a thing, because they look so cool. But it is what it is. Alright, let me see if I can find the Voruna part that I wanted right here. Let me radiant it up. I need to go find a Meso one real quick. Let's go Ureli, I feel like. Got any quick Meso relics? We do still have the capture mission. Excellent. L4. One of the things you can do with the relics for identification's sake is, as you can see, Lavos Prime's L. So you can see V10, Velox Prime, this one's Protea Prime, Nautilus Prime, Ureli Prime, Venato Prime, Protea Prime, Exceltra Prime, Baruch Prime. You can tell what it is for the gold based on, well, you can get a rough idea of what it is if you know it's in rotation. Like, for example, a Y1 or like a Y whatever is probably Ureli, or like an X1 or an X2 is a Xaku relic, probably for the gold. Because for whatever the gold is, as you can see, like that's the neuroptics, that's the blueprint, all that kind of stuff. It's at least good if you need to find out what the gold is, especially if you're looking for something specific. I'm gonna use the bolter, so whoops. Actually, don't know if I got the Zylok in time. I probably didn't. Very minimum, at least getting the melee weapon leveled up. That's the important part. I'm at least leveling something. Because that's how you level up in this, or how you rank up in this, is you need to put levels into a whole bunch of items. On my end, I'm not going to be leveling up as much as I used to, just because of the fact of I'm in the 20s, and I've leveled up so many different items that I basically just have prime items, or whatever comes out that's new. But
You are here on
that's
a
how it goes
capture mission.
sometimes.
You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Miralina out. If I wanted to, I actually probably could just ride her instead, but I like having her out as a sea snare setter. Gives me some time.
Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
I know if I was playing Miralina, I would have boned the secondaries a lot more.
Bring them in.
Also, there's my hero Cassie.
To open a relic.
We get little titles as well.
Success.
One of them is
Safely in our hands.
called the Power of Power. Yeah, the Power of Hero compels you, and you need like 250 hero Cassies in order to get it.
Don't forget the reactant. You need
Because for a while, hero Cassie used to be stupid common in any relic mission. Catches that the other two are obnoxiously rare. But if you know where to farm them, you can.
Finish your mission to find out what's
But like it became a meme in the community, so we have an entire title that's just dedicated to that because of how common they are.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Overshot it a little bit. Also, I like Irelia though, but she's just not made for high-level missions. Maybe fair, literally anyone can be, but some of them will generally struggle a lot more than others. Irelia is one of those that she just struggles with high missions unless you really build her a specific way, or unless you have the ability to just dome everything really quickly. Like, I'm not gonna be using current steel path on still really low level steel path because I have the guns and the weapons for it. That's of no question to me. I didn't get it again. That's okay. This at that point I'm probably gonna take this. Normally I would take this because it's 25, but I need some for my selling. Need for another prime set.
Another job well executed.
But yeah, she's just very squishy because she just has very low, what's it called? Very low armor. Fairly low HP as well. I would say good shields, all things considered. She's actually really decent on the shields end. As you see, base Irelia right here, 650 shields. Not bad, but she's low on HP, and she's got one of the lowest armors in the game. It's only 131. Given she has really high energy to compensate. But to be fair, this is also just my stats on there. Like, if I pull up, let me pull up a second build real quick. I don't have anything on my config B.
Your chosen Warframe suits you.
As you can see right here, it's a little bit lower on the energy end, but that's still really decent. Like, 315 is not bad. But 370 HP, 650 shield's not amazing. And again, she even has lower armor than what she has before. That's only 25.9%. Albeit, it is exponential. But even getting her to like 500 armor, you generally have to sack off damage or stats or something on her, which is unfortunate because little anime surfer girl is cool, but she unfortunately just doesn't have the stats. Again, I still need to actually get around to finishing her build because I have these 2 slots available. I know exactly. I need to go. I have it written down somewhere. I need to find it. Alright, screw it, I'm right here. I'm gonna go and pull up my phone and find it real quick. I'm not doing stuff. I actually need to do it. I'll do it later. No, I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget then is what's gonna happen. No, I got here somewhere. That's Valkyr. Sorry, I'm looking through my notes. I've got
Finds it
photos
odd
as
that
well.
humans only get a few
Here we
years
go.
to
Ureli
live,
Prime.
Yet spend most of that time
I
Doing
have...
everything wrong.
I have growing powers. We'll hold
learning
that.
how to live.
Page, open message, force hatred. Slot that in, and then I should have overextended. That'll make it a little bit better. I'm not gonna have as much strength. To be fair, I will have a lot more once I can level this up. Because that'll be 20% more. But I don't have the means for it right now. And then I also don't have Blind Rage fully covered. Because the actual numbers that I should be having is range 124% as opposed to 142. Duration should be 223%. Efficiency should be about 45. And strength is going to be 213 before any Archon shards. Which at that point I could probably tinker around a little bit. Maybe I can go ahead and take off something else and give myself a little bit more efficiency. I wouldn't mind there, honestly, at all. This drops my ability efficiency down. To be fair, I can always give myself a little bit better. Augmented will actually cover me in ability strength too. But again, the thought process with her is if I do use Ureli as intended, then I should be able to just nuke things way quicker. It's probably the actual kind of best use case for her, is just nuke everything in the room. And then again, Loyal Marilena there is to act as a summon. Instead of riding her around and it being a little janky, she's got a lot of HP. And I can just toss enemies. Like, she should still probably at least have 10,000, even with a small power reduction. With, overextended cutting ability strength. Should still be a decent amount. Because I know she's got like 15,000, 16,000 prior to. Anywho, let me see if I can find which off of Ureli though. If we're gonna do. Alright, you two. Well, not a good stream, but you got me. You have a good time at work. Hope you have a good day. Thank you for popping by once again, and also for letting me ramble. Alright, what we got? Let's Caliban D8. The D8 is the Voruna Optics. See if we get a slot available. If not, actually, swap a Hydroid. Doing this, I probably don't want Hydroid. I'll probably want. Let's do Valkyrie. If not, it's always fine. Of course, I see an L4 now. I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like right now it's just the best kind of situation. I feel like the other guys can even respond. Probably doesn't. Should at least say no at that point. Or you as well. Ay, ay, ay. No, it's no big deal.
Who have we got on the line?
I still need to do this.
Yeah. I don't have a line.
We should probably get a line then.
That's all from me.
Probably help a little bit. I'll pay for it myself. I got a decent amount of cash in game. I'll listen to your talk show. Bring me in, Scotty. Beam me in. Does no one have slots? Is that it? Yeah, well. Which one is it again? I'll just put in the thing. guess a lot of people have the same idea. We have a lot of people that need D8 relics. Apparently, no one wants to pull us in. That's unusual. Honestly, I'm getting anything here in a second. I might just hop into a low. What is this? Seraphang, that's why. Dang, defense arbitration 30 waves would be good. X by 3 Ureli prop. I'm surprised something like to be Ureli. I'm like trying to think what else would be even as an option. I want to just get this one done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Go get someone finally. Probably not going to be doing a lot of that. I'll just bring some weaker stuff then to level. Right then I'm gonna probably just bring Bubonico. Not because it'll be good, but because we'll at least do something.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. There are void fissures.
I think who I wanna
use these to crack open a relic.
we'll have the availability.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it.
We're gonna have the availability
going
of a
to
new
need
slot at
more
rank
reactant.
20, so
Want
that's
to
gonna
open
be a
that
couple
relic.
weeks, but
Target located. Bring them in.
you know, I can usually get at least a couple good things out of it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. Your captain
Not good
has
enough.
been escorted to the extraction point.
Got a
Well
metric
done.
ton of these.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Got Bubonic up there, Doctor up there. Not bad, not bad. Oh my gosh, I do want to play some board games at some point. And Phasma wouldn't be bad as an option. I would love bringing Phasma again. You need people for those. That's the big hard part. You need people to actually come together and play. Like, I'd love to play Secret Hitler on stream. I brought it up before. It's a really good board game.
Another job well executed.
That's funny though. I mean, I got it this time, so at least I didn't have anything to worry about. That means that I would have had it either way, I feel like. Because if we're saying that I would have had the luck to pull it there, that means I would have had the luck if I pulled it solo. That's already halfway done though with Voruna Prime. Nope. They all have a good one, but it's fine for me too. That's 2 parts already out of 4. I just need the Axie and not the Mazo, the Neo. So I'm looking for V11 and V14. Oh. Oh no. It's a double gold. Oh boy. That's gonna be... Ooh. Not had one of those in a while. Well, back to this for a bit. I'll do like 3 more runs through of this. And then afterwards, what I'm going to do from there is I'm going to run over and just do some more nightmare missions. I think we'll do it that and just keep it chill.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Zoom.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Yoink. I think that would be a formation as well because it's right there.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
I don't have the energy to spare to go and zoom bot. Actually, yeah, it was a lot closer than I thought it was.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
For B11. So electronic stock is not bad though. Oh, now he's getting back to me. I mean, you're a little late on it, buddy.
You are here
Fortunately for
to
you, that's also a
find our
missed out
target
part for
and
you.
Bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Either way, it's not my problem.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they
My
escape.
current problem is trying to get what I actually need now.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Let's keep zooming. Focus on getting in, out, and grabbing some stuff.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
K9, what do we got from that? Kestrel Grip, okay. Got plenty of those. Honestly, there's probably no problem getting that Kestrel Grip at this point. I'll do one more run through. Also, that should get me to 24 and 17 respectively. And then afterwards, we'll go back to some of those nightmare missions. Because again, we need a lot of those. I mean, just 20 of them just for the Honoria title.
You are here to find our target.
It is
and
like
bring
10 of
them
them.
to
It's
the
not the worst. I
extraction
mean,
point.
considering we have
Happy hunting.
2.5 weeks.
Target
And to be fair, I haven't been
located.
the most
Bring
active
them in.
trying to pursue it. I probably could have had a lot more if I was. If I really wanted to be.
Success. The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oops. I'm not really aiming, I'm just shooting in whatever direction I'm looking. So it's probably part of the problem of why I'm not hitting much. These guys. Progress. I got everything in the void already, so I'm not worried about that extra one. C7. Nah, Calvin Neuroptics. It's not. Whatever. Alright, let's head back to doing some of those nightmare missions. We'll do it on public just because of the fact it'll be a lot easier, especially with like the interception one. At that point, we utilize the randoms. Survival, crossfire sabotage, survival, perception, assassination. Biggest thing we can do is probably, or fastest thing we can do rather. We should probably do the rescue mission here. This will be quicker. Rescue's probably the next fastest one. You exhaust all your captures and your exterminates and all that. Yeah, Valkyrie, I can recognize that war cry anytime. Because in fact I have her. A little too exciting.
The security system is waiting to release our agent to Orokin authorities. Authorities who are long dead.
Yeah, well, his authorities are...
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
non-existent. Big thing. That's from the rock can get. I think what I want to do for tomorrow as well. I'm doing this.
Portal nearby. If security detects you, we will start the process to shut down the portal, severing any link with our agent.
Open sesame. Let me in. Let me in.
Hurry up.
You will not.
You are running out of time.
Okay, well you need to let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
Quick, use those consoles to change the destination of the vault portal. One of them has to lead to our agent.
Thank you, Tenno.
Okay, I got it on mine, I think.
Found our agent.
I'm curious what's inside this
Escort them
one.
to extraction.
You know, everyone gets to be free.
Give me a weapon and I'll watch your back.
Need him. Really sure it's below, but nah. Could be one of those things that spawned under the map for some reason. I know one of the Phasmo maps, that's been going. Speaking of Phasmo, that's what's going on with one of the Phasmo maps recently. Oh, where is the connection? This. That's right. Is it? No, it's up here. That is the least obvious hole there is.
Stay
Because
focused.
it's tiny.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Kill this guy real quick. I need the Xmas kill. Dante. Valkyrie, we got me, we got Dante. What's that one? Nasia? Nasia. Here, you got my gun. You want my gun? You can have my gun. Does it make you feel happy? Give me my gun back. It's my gun. Here, you can have it back again. It's a good gun. You can hold it. You can hold it back from me. I'm gonna need it back though in a couple seconds. So yeah, I got it back now. Got a giant arm cannon. Why it's pulsating weirdly like this, or why it's that big, but you know, if it works, it works.
Complete. The captive has been liberated. You will be rewarded for this.
Ooh, a 4-star. Basically, the only issue we had was that the cold The watch for Jiggy. We would have gotten a 5-star one if none of them had been alerted. Because it was base 3, I believe, for the modifier. Well, for the location. It was +1 for killing all the guards, and it would have been +2 for a 5. If we had gotten no alarm triggered. No, actually they don't show up on the... I thought they did. Oh, stand corrected. No, it's incursions I'm thinking of, that's why. Sabotage... I think this one might be the next fastest. We'll find out. We will find out. I mean, work is it's Mercury, they're weak. It's not a big deal. It's really not that big a deal. Yeah, admittedly, a lot of today is just going to be relics, nightmare missions.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location.
No, you don't need to. We'll either find or we won't. Simple as. So glad I'm not playing Hildren right now. Actually, why am I just... I can fly. Why am I not just doing that? I can literally fly.
Lock down the coolant cells. We have no choice but to destroy them.
Well, joke's on you. I got in.
Coolant cell destroyed. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Bruh.
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown.
Genuine bra moment.
Destroy the fuel injectors. A blast door has blocked your evacuation route. Find a way to open it.
Yeah, we're just going through this way. Zoom on by. Okay. Go this way. And it's right there too. How convenient. How convenient indeed, chat. How convenient. Mag dump him. Oh. That glyph right there in the corner.
Excellent
Center
work,
corner.
Jenna.
Need a little bit extra. But yeah, I feel like I can at least get to rank 2 fairly easily. Maybe rank 3. Actually, probably rank 2, I was gonna say. But like, I'm sure in a couple weeks, like probably like in a month or 2, I can very easily get to rank 20. Free slot. Not gonna really need a new unit anyway right now. Be good, don't get me wrong, but survival, interception, prop, salvage, slime, that's Cuba survival, a lot of survival, and defense. go infested salvage. Carnivore, bolter, and I will bring Xylock for this. I'll play Sevi. This is where I want to keep. I want something that's good. This would be the thing. Oh, someone's done the hard mode for the
crew
one of the
ship
bosses.
fell victim to the very infestation they were researching.
Okay, we're on
We're
demon
here to
time.
recover the
Okay.
extensive supplies. Find the consoles that
gotta kill
contain the
stuff.
shipping manifests.
I'm gonna stay right here.
There's pox everywhere on these consoles, and it's corrupted the manifests. Do you see any vaporizer units nearby? Use those to temporarily kill off the pox. Something in the air is corroding your Warframe. Limit your exposure.
I don't
Multiple
care.
targets ahead. Put that serum in a vaporizer. Those infested must have taken that serum from the researchers on this ship.
Or I'm actually probably just doing this. Can I get something, please? Some serum. Covering that, covering C. Or, no, this is B. Covering B, then it's mine. I guess I'm the one from you wandering then. That works fine too. We got this variation of the map I did A one time and I held off for so long. Like 8 waves before it really started getting low. And that was not regenerating. Plus like we have basically infinite time. I can just start sweeping. Covered, refreshed.
Reconstructed half the manifest.
You know what they say.
We ranked up now.
The road to good intentions be paved with hell.
No, I thought it was the road to hell be paved with good intentions. Guess it goes both ways. Alright, we've got plenty of time.
I have almost finished reconstructing the manifest.
Rita and I will just kind of do our thing. Kind of just reviving and smashing everything that comes in the vicinity. Yeah. He just is a little angry guy. Just a little angry guy. He's a little funny guy. He's a little angry. Fine. Not where we're going.
You must clear the area of infested before we can continue.
Clear of infested, that's my job. Running around like a crackhead.
Success. Do you want to attempt to reconstruct another manifest?
Do you want to attempt to do that? No, I think we have to. The game said we have to. It's not really do you want to, it's more how quickly can you do so. Go, everything's covered. Absolutely focused right now. Sorry, I'm not really talking. I mean, anyone that's watching can really get an idea how quickly focused I am, just zooming around. Sir, I need you to die. Thank you.
Filling that med station with serum will halt your health and armor from degrading.
I don't care about my health and armor from degrading. I'll do it right now because I need to, but like, I'm not worried about that. I can smash everything. Hulk smash. Heavy smash. I've just been rampaging around without even paying attention to pop my ability. Tells you how much in this zone I've been. Oh yeah, that's a lot of progress right there by wiping out that entire group. Alright, that should be...
Focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Not as fast, but very satisfying. I probably need Berserker Fury on this. Again, I'm so used to having Berserker Fury on at this point, having speed. But with that, it feels kind of bad.
Wipe out the remaining infested.
There is everything that breathes can die. Slice of part. A very hungry Sephiroth.
Another job well executed.
Okay, that's not bad. It's Gyre Prime at least. More tatters. Okay, useful. The torrent really doesn't do much, but it's whatever. You get this. Yeah, I was gonna say I can get to rank 2 comfortably. I get 2 more Eximus units. That's
Oh yeah. I don't have a
6,500.
line.
Then this will be 3,500 on rank 2. If I want to do this and these two, it'll be another 9,000. So yeah, I definitely could make it to rank 3 actually. Well, no matter. Shield mode kind of sucks. Glad I'm not gonna be playing children for that. I was gonna say that'd be awful. Be very awful. We'll do this. This point's just pulling up whatever I can. Doesn't really matter what order, minus some of the. Just drop the jelly bean there. Get those starburst jelly beans. A small little thing of them, not many, but. I think yoinking one here and there. Oh, I joined at a pretty decent time. Not quite at the end, but... I mean, that'd be ideal for me, just get that done. Got one more. Flamethrower time. Got one more. We're done. Where's my flamethrower? Not the flamethrower. It's a flamethrower. Oh, I do love the little blue flames that shoots out of mine. It's so satisfying.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
Gyre optics. Guys, so many of these that I probably could just pop it. Eventually get it. So Cortege getting some extra levels in there. It's pretty quick. That'll be a nice quick one as well. We have Voruna Prime already. I recognize that one there. Just like the reddish one. It's mostly because it's a symbol I don't recognize. Therefore, I sort of recognize it. That makes sense. I recognize it because I don't. Honestly, shouldn't make sense, but one of those things of I recognize it because the fact that I don't know what Voruna Prime's icon is, therefore that's gotta be Voruna Prime's icon by process of elimination. That's what I mean. We'll actually have energy shields. Really nice. Very smart Volt, actually. I mean, it's a very small gap. I don't think you could really get a full perfect one there.
You want to hit those high notes? You gotta mean it.
I'm getting jumped. Why are we jumping me? I always knew you were spiteful towards me. I always knew you were jealous.
My ambulance. What have they done to her? fix this.
No, it's mine. My ambulance now.
Hack into its systems.
My war toy to play with. Mom said it's my turn with the ambulance. Honestly, off stream, I've been having some very mixed matches of DVD recently. I mean, this event's been really bringing out the worst in people. I've had teammates, like I've been playing killer. I've been getting people who've like teabagging their teammates and leaving them for dead repeatedly. Multiple times, mind you. You would not expect it regularly, but for some reason this event is just bringing out all the sweats and bringing out the worst in people. Which is unfortunate because it's supposed to be a team game. You win together, you lose together.
You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
But it's like, ah yes, instead let's go ahead and teabag my teammates who I'm leaving for dead when I could have easily picked up. Like we had one guy that I saw him there. First, like the Sable was just chilling. It was a Quan that was just teabagging on the Sable repeatedly for like 10-15 seconds as I was walking closer as night. And then he got dropped. So what I did was I picked him up. I picked Sable up rather, brought him over. He tried to get on top of Sable. I'm like, I just picked him up, moved him over, and killed him immediately in front of Sable, and I let Sable go then. So I felt really bad. Sable already was in a position where she was down for a little bit, and then she had a jerk teammate who had fully intended, because he had just opened the door barely, and like had fully intended to leave her for dead. And then I got him. So yeah, he wasn't going anywhere. Because, like, if he was smart, he would have gone ahead and picked her up, and they both would have maybe gotten a 2. Well, actually, no, they would have won out. I saw them, so I would have been able to get a guard out, I think, to stop at least one of them. I think one of them definitely would have gotten out, though. But it would have been, I mean, to be fair, same result, but, you know, he might have gotten out. There's a chance that he might have gotten out, and Sable might have died. Let's put it like that. Instead, if I'd been a lot less merciful, that would have been a full 4 kill at that point. Like, if I'd felt a lot less awful for Sable for what happened. Like I said. For some reason, bring out the worst in people.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Plus, I was playing some Survivor. I'm playing with some of the guys, and I'm like, you got a lot of really sweaty killers.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Some people are teabagging. Really nice things. We had Ghostface that was a hacker last night. And then he was playing fake friendly after he killed one of us and got everyone on death hook. And then he fully intended to try to kill us. And I got out before he could. So with 2 of the other guys. He ended up going for me. Whereas I was getting the door open. I managed to open it just beforehand. So I was just boogieing.
Still working on it. Continue to
But it was
defend.
like, you know, he was chasing one person and all of a sudden across the map, all of us getting exposed back to back to back, like instantly. You know, it would wear off and we'd all be immediately exposed again. Meanwhile, he's only been seeing the one person and hasn't been doing that. Or like, for instance, him exposing us not in cloak. Which, for anyone who's played Ghostface, knows he has to be in cloak to expose people. Like, I was staring at him, seeing his terror radius, and then I got marked all of a sudden. I'm like, how did you do that? You can't do that. Yeah, to say he was less than happy about it afterwards was an understatement.
Upload me and prepare
It was
to
really
defend.
funny.
I'm in, Tenno.
He's trying to be fake friendly.
This will take a moment.
Like, honestly, good riddance to that guy. Arm absolutely hit him. Like I said, it's one of those things that bring out the worst in people on both sides, which is a shame because you think of the event modes would encourage people to be a little bit friendlier towards each other, to goof off a little bit more, experiment around a little bit more. But nah, Survivor-wise, controller-wise, I'm using a lot of gen rushing builds to get through things as fast as possible, and then them expecting you to be able to farm and let you farm without you being able to do anything. They expect the killer to be friendly and do everything for. Oh, killer gets maybe a gen kick or two, or let them farm points. Like, no, that's not how that works. Or, like I said, on the opposite side of the coin, you got literal cheaters as well as some killers that are running the most meta slop available to ensure no fun is allowed. And I don't mean like endgame build like I run. I mean like, because at least that has some counter ability where it is like you are getting killed at 5 gens because they're running like Pain Res, Dead Man Switch, Grim Embrace, and then running something or other on top of that with a phrase, and then like sometimes like Lightborn, or it's not Lightborn, it's usually some other kind of gimmicky one that pairs alongside well.
Artifact found. Defend it until the extraction team arrives.
Is that his name? Is that in Braille, or is that just because it's funny? Oh no, it's one of those. I'm slightly disappointed with it.
I'm in, Tenno.
To be fair, I know a lot of people share the sentiment where it's not as bad as the last Blood Moon apparently, but it's still definitely off balance. Again, it's a little bit of a shame because like I love more of an incentive to play Survivor outside with friends, but I'm like, it's just it doesn't even feel good. Honestly, if it wasn't for the 6 times multiplier, I still wouldn't even be playing that mode. I wouldn't even be touching Dead by Daylight outside of stream. Or outside my login bonuses anyway. Let me tell you, that's been working wonders. Turns out that's a great way to get a lot of good stuff. I do wish I hadn't picked up Doctor, so I could have gotten the full light set that I wanted to for the Blood Moon. But, could be worse. I'll just pick up the 2 pieces that I want then. 4 and 2 pieces. Not under 21k for it before the event ends. And then I'll just have to wait for other things. I just won't buy anything.
Us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
You know, easy enough.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier. And
all I gotta do is just hoard shards until we get to the new killer. I don't really think there's much I want to do beyond that. As I said, I want the night skin, but like, I don't have any skins on night. I want a spirit skin, but like, we got another one that's just there for spirit. That's pretty good. Like I said, worst case, if I only get the 2 pieces, there'll only be like 14.5k roughly. I should have still have like 6,000 available. Should be easy enough to get 3,000 before. So it'll just be like the weekly stuff of just complete X week and then level up and just do some stuff here and there. Cause we'll still have the other weekly stuff, as well as the daily shard things for a little bit. Speaking of, I noticed Britt hasn't popped by today. I wonder if she's okay. Honestly, she's probably still asleep. You know, sometimes she's been getting that weird sleep schedule. I'll have to DM her after stream. One, two, 3... 4 survival missions, that's 20 minutes there effectively. A little bit more because you need to exit. It's a kill mission, spy, mobile defense, interception, assault's gonna kind of suck. Best option here is go mobile defense. probably take care of the survival missions off stream. Worst case.
Keep moving. None of the
Gonna
scanners
be going for a
have
bit,
detected
but
you. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
there's only so much entertainment you can get from just watching me basically do the same thing repeatedly. It is good just for variety at least. These are all kind of weak guys. And that's my process of... Actually, I should probably switch to bubonic after it's only like 18. But it's also just process of... I'm just running nightmare missions, so it's gonna be low level stuff. I do those tatters anyway.
Still working
I'm really curious when almost at silver. So that, but they made the gold way too easy on this one. Because the fact that you need to get basically, even if you got everything there, it's still well over 340 for everything from the event, just for one person. So as long as you're playing consistently, you don't even need to engage with the Foley's Hunt. You keep the extra momentum out of it. You can just do Nightmare Tatters, similar to what you could do for the Belly of the Beast operation with Jade. You could just go ahead and do that to get all of the volatile modes that way.
I need access to a terminal.
It's exactly what I did.
And patch me in.
I did some Ascension for the Arcane, but I mostly did a ton of Incursion missions. Mainly, to be fair, they did Incursion as opposed to Nightmare. So you had regular ones that were available, and you had Steel Path Incursions.
Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend.
So it's real easy stuff to get a whole bunch.
I'm in, Tenno.
Albeit it was less than the Nightmare missions to compensate that if you only did one or the other. It comes out to roughly about the same. So I'll honestly have to figure this Zylok out a little bit, at least get some damage on it, so maybe just boosting the affinity a little more.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh, it's a double shot. Kind of funky.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
The Oxium one, so we're just not gonna let it blow up. She's getting jumped. Not me. It's 29, 30.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Mount have it, so I'm kind of just chilling. Yeah, no data mess. Oh, right. Well,
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
it'd be nice if we can kill all of them immediately. Maybe get a little bit of stuff out of it, but at the very least, give me the experience for alongside. So I'd like to finish getting this so I can put the other one back on and I can start leveling one of the other ones instead. Put the Catalyst back on. Don't have any secondaries to level right now, otherwise there aren't just ones that I need to put 2 levels onto, and at that point I need to build for it, so not really going to count that at that point. alt fire? It does not. For some reason I was thinking it would. Yeah, it doesn't. Also, even me just having his little berries around looks kind of goofy.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
I don't really bother, but again, I want to get that thing that we're almost there to rank 30. This guy, I don't think we're hitting that. Yeah, just 20. I probably need like 25,000, I imagine. Oh well, that sucks. That's how it goes sometimes. That is how it goes. Some polymer bundles. I'm not using much of those as I am with plastids, but which to be fair, I don't know why they made all three of the combinables, the field drawings, the detonite, and the mutagen masks all take plastids. To be fair, that would probably fix a lot of the problem right there. I can guarantee you that much. Yeah, screw it, I can write exterminate. No.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing.
Seraphang.
Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Is it not actually? Wait a sec. Is there not any? Oh, it is just a three-parter. Yeah, it is 3 parts. So I guess they just don't have. I mean, I would have preferred instead of an Axie it was a Lith, but I'm like, that explains a lot. Knowing that, it's basically just gonna be a burner relic. We just toss like this, I guess. This will be good enough. Hopefully I'll bring the Bubonico. Worst case I like got 2 of them. We can make that work. 1,000 days. I'm assuming that's for literally having 1,000 days.
Eliminate all
Okay, I did get
corpus
Bubonico,
threats.
which means I got the other definitely. Most definitely.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Give me your victims.
A fissure.
Bring your men out.
And use reactant to open relics.
Bring your corpses out.
Use that
Bring
reactant
out your
to
dead.
open a relic.
Okay. I'm actually just killed them already.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more.
Well, I'm not bothered. Get some good stuff out of this, hopefully. Even that I'm at least getting void traces that I need for stuff later. Alright, there we go.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic
That's
is open.
better.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Oh, I just oh, I was gonna say. You know, if I got like 1 or 2 shots off, it would, but with a reload, it would, but so it would be kind of a neat little thing.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Whereas Yikes at least max rank now, that's important. I just sees me zoom by, miss. Hang on, let me do this again. Alright, take it. That's a completely undone one. That was a completely unleveled one. That was a 2%.
Another job well executed.
I mean, that's a free 100 ducats right there from a 2% hole. That's a good way to more or less end things. Outside maybe doing another nightmare mission or two. That's excellent. Absolutely excellent. It's even amazing. Alright, we have, like I said, let's do... we got... The ones that are left, we have Assassination, Assault, Spy, Interception. Spy's the best one. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'll just switch all the stuff there, but that works fine, I guess. That can be amazing, but like I can just ability nuke. That works too.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather
Do you
destroy
like my
their data than
then?
let it get into our hands.
Say, you like my Bubonico. Just stuffed it in the rafters. A little goofy. Yeah, that's
Subject found. Moderate clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
Moderate clone rot. How about full clone rot? We like that. Clone rot good, right? I mean, good for me. Not good for you. Good for me. Kuba, okay. I mean, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it has literally the best roll weapon. To be fair, I know it's gonna be a lot better now for rolling weapons and such there, because before it was a number between 1 and 60. And if it was less than 60, or if it was less than 20, it was 25 or less, it would automatically default to 25. Now you actually get better range because it's gonna be between 25 and 60 as opposed to 160. So, you know, small things, small things.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need to hurry.
Alright. Killed me.
It's too late. We've lost this data.
Yeah, I think the one guy got me.
With the next roll.
Oh well. I guess I didn't have the best gear for this, and then thought it would have been okay. I bet there might have an arc trap or something like that that got me. That alerted. Oh, whatever. I don't particularly like spy missions anyway. As long as we get the one, we already won.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
So I really don't care at this point. Unless it says we need 3 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 or anything out of 3. Just 1 out of 3. Yeah, I probably should have blown up the guys nearby first.
The data we retrieved will have to suffice. Get to
no, actually, that's pretty good enough. Because if I think I had Bolter, I probably would have done way better. Probably gonna get like 3 out of 3. But again, it is what it is. I'm using the wrong gun. I wanted to switch it. I didn't have a chance to. Game threw me into it immediately, and I forgot it beforehand. Gotta remember the game usually is not gonna give me a chance to, or don't rely on that anyway. Are we serious? Oh. Enemy. Problem solved. Oh, if I just known there was some there, that would have been fine. Didn't think I needed to pop Gloom, so I didn't even think about that. To be fair, I don't have any shields either, so... Yeah, whatever.
Mission complete.
Worked well enough. Ooh, not bad. Not what I need, but not bad. 80 of these, not bad either. Should be enough. If it's not enough to get to the next rank, I'll just do one more for the sake of, to get me to silver, for the sake of posterity. Doesn't be like, hey, we got to silver on stream today. Okay, you're 2 off. I'm just gonna do one more for the sake of... I want to hit the point of being like, hey, we got 2 of them, you know, hey. Quicker. The Catalyst, at least. Oh, let's do Interception. Okay, so he's got Voruna Prime, where he can get Heart of the Pack from that. I wonder if they're adding in every Prime frame, or like certain other ones they're adding in new titles for that. I wonder if that's what it is. It'd be kind of a cool way to show you have a frame too, without directly having it equipped. Especially for certain Prime frames. It is that they retroactively went back and made a lot of them.
Tower online.
So it's possible.
We are in total control. Keep fighting.
Even getting outside and you're getting killed. Honestly, this one doesn't even kill everything. It's just hold them off enough. I mean, generally it doesn't kill everything, but theoretically, just slow them down enough to the point where it's not even a problem. Like, yeah, this could be good. Not. The issue is dealing with spawns from these guys. Which, to be fair, as long as they can't get the think they're rendered semi-harmless.
The enemy
Semi
have taken
keyword.
a tower. You must recapture it.
What we're working with. Where'd they get? Over here? Over here. Drop it faster. Recapture faster.
We have control of all 4 towers.
Good, we better. 2 rounds of this. I'm gonna try and be transparent there. I'm going to A. Because that way they know they don't need to get someone on A as well afterwards, because that'll cover me. Because someone's got an idea then.
Tower lost. Decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Remaining victims. Alright, I'm gonna pop over back to A now. Don't know why this guy's following me around, but if he wants to, good for him. Guess he and I became friends. He's like, cool looking. What is that, a lightning Kuva
Signal. Be careful though.
It's a Kuva
the enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements.
But yeah, see, everyone's on the same page now. You all know, okay, I'm going to this one, you go to this one, going to this one. Can immediately capture it all at the same time, get maximum efficiency starting out. To be fair, it's a small bonus, but, you know, uptime is uptime. It means the mission finishes up slightly sooner. Make adjustments as needed. Just once one gets captured, you all start flooding enemies in. So at that point we can try to do so. Apparently we somehow don't have to see. It's a little surprising. Oh, you really like pouring out from this area, don't you? Fortunately, you ain't gonna live much longer doing that. Ship coming and coming. I'm actually coming over and see right now. Nobody think I have C yet.
Keep it up.
He's like 45 right now. 40, 45. Everything coming down this hole is gonna die. Anything in danger? Don't look like it, but not easy yet. Go over to there. I want to take advantage of that, that's fine. tweaking out for a moment, buddy. We ain't gonna be doing that. We don't like tweaking out there. Let me try to deal with those because that way they don't go to D potentially. Next likely candidate that they'd be going to. On my end. I mean, look at all these. Really pouring out. Alright, we go. Okay, D needs some help.
You have successfully decoded the message. Clear the area.
Alright, well, we're done here.
The data you have collected
Works for me.
will go a long way in
Works for me.
supporting
Now
our
we're at
cause.
silver as well. That's 90. Not really too worried about the title though. I'll get that whenever I get that. Alright, theoretically, how many can I get still? So I need all of them today. There's another 40 because there's 130. 150. It's a lot actually. See, 150. So let's assume I did all 4 of the survivals, the remaining assault, and the assassination. Yeah, you can. That's not too bad. I might consider doing that. Keyword might. That said, we will be back tomorrow with Monster Hunter Wilds happenings. I'm seeing how things go there. Honestly, it's gonna be full throttle. Once again, I'm gonna do at one point. I might do some Arc Temper Jindahad, just for the sake of maybe Arc Temper New Udra right now, something like that. I'll probably do an Arc Tempered monster or two as well. Maybe I'll do the Omega Predecessor mission. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go ahead and focus on getting around Popo's goal for tomorrow. Is I want to hit 250 at the very least. At least 250. Because that'll be at least a full quarter done on stream then. At 227, we only need to get 23.
Operator, I've run
Very
diagnostic
reasonably
regressions.
doable.
All systems nominal. You
So,
don't need to thank me.
we'll see. We shall see. Beyond that, maybe I'll start doing some off-stream at this point, because I don't need to do everything there. As long as I'm documenting and I've got proof, and good enough on my books. With that said, take care, Half-Life. Take care, please. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.